Hey, I'm gonna do something a little different, something that I've been trying to practice in my videos. As I've said a few times recently, or definitely at least felt, I have such a strong desire to be more transparent about my life, and I think sometimes I have a tendency in my videos to put on this persona, and it's really not supposed to be a mask. It's not me supposed to be in this mode of pretending I'm someone that I'm not. I think that sometimes when I get in front of the camera, it's just like I jump into this presenter element of myself. It's still me. But in some of my videos, especially the unedited ones like this one, I just want to be even less in that place and just more as if you and I were having a conversation in person. And I feel like that's especially important on the subject matter for this video, which is the fact that I, like you probably, as I know many people go through this, is sometimes I just get in really challenging funks. And I've been going through a lot of funks over the past few weeks, and it's been very, very challenging for me. I feel like feeling like you're in a funk is very relative to your life specifically and what we feel on a day-to-day basis. So for me, it just feels like a dip, a lull. It feels like a consistent feeling of sometimes sadness, sometimes frustration, kind of like angst, I suppose. Like sometimes I think maybe it's hormonal, right? Depends on the time of month for me. And sometimes it does correlate with certain times of my cycle as a woman. Sometimes there seem to be triggers. There seem to be something that happens and I'm reacting to it emotionally. That's probably what I'm feeling today. Sometimes it feels like there's just one trigger after another and it all builds up and accumulates, and I feel the weight of it, right? And sometimes it just kind of seems like it's coming out of nowhere. I wanted to talk about this because it can often feel very isolating, very lonely. I know for me, I wonder if I'm the only one going through it, even though logically, I know I can't be, right? Most of the feelings that we experience as human beings are universal. But because of these personas, these masks, or these elements of ourselves that we tend to show on social media and in videos, a lot of times we're just not sharing these darker moments, these lower moments, these harder moments in our lives. And so psychologically, I think we start to perceive as if we're alone when we feel these, and most people aren't feeling them. And we go on social media and we're seeing the highlight reels of people's lives and thinking, oh, well, if I don't look like that, or if I'm not experiencing that, or I'm not feeling the things that they're feeling, maybe there's something wrong with me, or maybe nobody's going to understand me. And that makes it really tough. So I wanted to be brave and share with you what I'm going through and how I work through it. So just about 10-15 minutes ago, I was lying in bed feeling all of this. And sometimes I actually make video journals for myself. I have this collection of private video journals. I just turn on the webcam on my computer and record them. And I've been doing that since I was really young, before YouTube. And I find that those can be really helpful. I actually prefer to express myself through video than through writing. I'm actually starting to do more writing though, so I've been starting to write blog posts for my new domain, whitneylauritsen.com. I'll link to that down below. I've been sending out weekly newsletters. I'll also link to the newsletter down below. And I've been working on a lot of different things for my new brand, Wellevator, which I'll also link down below. And the fourth thing I'll link there is my Healthy Balanced Body project, which is actually merging more to just be called Balanced Body. And I'm writing a new book. So that's not something that I thought I was going to want to do, but I think part of what I want to express here is that we never really know what's going to happen in the future. From a very spiritual or Buddhist perspective, the best advice is to be very present. And a lot of the times when we feel low emotions, they're stemming from things that happened in the past or things that we anticipate are going to happen in the future. But we're actually very safe and at peace in the present moment. And so it's about training our brains to be focused on the present. So taking deep breaths, meditating, doing whatever practice can keep you present. This is part of the reason I'm very drawn to yoga. And I find that journaling of any type is also very therapeutic and keeps us in the present and helps us let go of the past or express the worries of the future. So that seems to work for me. And just constantly reminding myself that it's all temporary. Everything in life is temporary. So after I finished recording my video in bed, I thought about how I wanted to express this and share this with you. And I also looked over and saw a piece of mail that I received, and I thought that would bring me some joy. So the other element of this video is a little unboxing. And I don't mean for this to come across contrived, but I wanted to unbox the Goddess Provisions box because I was hoping that that would give me some joy. I actually wasn't planning on doing an unboxing video for this box because I just did one a few weeks ago. And I don't know, I'm not quite sure yet if it's something I want to do every single month, but I get this box every single month. And today I was thinking, well, maybe I should just open this in private and experience the joy. But then I thought, you know what? Maybe what I'll do here differently than other unboxing videos is just show you an even more genuine level of how I'm feeling and see if anything in this box is going to bring me joy. I think it's really interesting because part of what I've been struggling with in the past hour that I've been feeling this is that I have this desire to just get out of these feelings. I want to run away from them. I want to push them away. I want to heal from them. I want to recover. And sometimes I feel very panicked. I'm like in this mode of like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And I'll jump in and just try to like find as many things that I can do to make myself feel better. And it's like this escape. And that I think is such a common emotion and experience. I think people turn to so many different things in their lives. This can often lead to addictions, whether you're addicted to drugs or alcohol or sex or entertainment, media, television, drama, on and on. A lot of these things that we turn to just to kind of get away from our feelings. And every once in a while I'll do those. I mean, I actually just wanted to lie in bed and watch TV just now, but I knew that wasn't going to make me feel better. Sometimes I turn to social media and I'll just scroll endlessly through Instagram hoping that something on there will distract me or make me laugh. But for me, Instagram is such a like momentary pleasure. It goes by, it's so fleeting, it goes by so fast. It's like I have a high and then I'm back to the low, and that up and down, up and down, up and down on social media actually doesn't make me feel very good. So one of the things that I'm hoping is in this Goddess Provisions box that is consistent with them is they tend to actually have a lot of things in there that do make me feel better. So I find that aromatherapy tends to really help me out. In fact, I probably should have taken some. I have it all over my house. I have candles and incense and essential oils that you put on your skin, essential oils that you spray in the air. I have a diffuser for essential oils. I have all these different things. But in this moment, I also feel really stubborn and I just don't even want to go for my old stuff. It's almost like I'm afraid that it's not going to work. Do you ever feel that way? Like you have all these different things, these tools that could help, but then there's this sense of like, what if they don't help? And that thought is also kind of frustrating. Sometimes I'll take herbal remedies, so flower essences or herbs or something, and sometimes those can help boost my mood. And I actually have some I know I could take now too, but I also have that fear of maybe they won't actually work. So that's why I'm turning to the Goddess Provisions box and hoping that maybe there's something in here. There's sometimes chocolate in here. I have the feeling right now of fear, this fear of like, what if I open this up and nothing in here brings me joy? So this is probably the most authentic you're ever gonna see of an unboxing, and see maybe there'll be something in here. Okay, let's take a look. I don't even know what the theme is of this box. Well, this brought me some joy, just seeing visuals. I love the way that flowers look. So another thing that I would recommend is anything that's visually very stimulating. And there's something very soothing for me about these colors, the green and the pink. I wouldn't say that a cognac facial cleansing sponge brings me a lot of joy. I've used them, and I feel like this video is going to be kind of snarky, but so be it. I've used them before. This is actually a different shape than I've used before, but I think I'm probably going to give this away because I have a bunch of cognac sponges around that I just don't use often enough. So one thing I usually do with my Goddess Provisions box is that if I don't like something, if I know I'm not going to use it, I put it in a little pile and I send them out in care packages, which is another thing I'll link. The description field is going to be jam-packed with stuff that'll hopefully bring you some joy. And one of the things in there is going to be a link to the care packages that I put together. So I think something that often brings me joy is bringing other people joy. And I think that's actually one of the most important things that we can do is to, if we're not, even when we're not feeling our best, we should still make an effort to help other people feel good in their lives. So that's part of why I'm doing this. This though, I'm anticipating joy from. It says forest. Oh, I really hope this is what I think it is. Okay, jackpot. I don't have a lighter or it matches with me right now, but as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna light this candle. Oh my gosh, it smells so phenomenal. It says, the company's called Lilac Willow. That's what I was hoping, that it was lilacs, because I love that scent, but it just smells like the forest. And it even has like a little, it almost looks like, is that a mini pine cone in there? And looks maybe like rose petals and some moss and also a little crystal. Whoa. Oh, that just filled my heart with so much joy. See, it's little things sometimes. Aromatherapy, I think it's one of the most powerful things. Next, ooh, this is always nice. I'm always in need of this. This is a lip balm that I've never heard of before from, get this to focus here. What is it? Wild Canyon? Compostable lip balm? That's rad. Wow, that's actually very rare. 20% fair trade ingredients. Nice. And I actually really like lip balms that are this size. There's another company I've been meaning to put in a video that's the same size. I really like the big lip balms, so when you put them on, it just like covers all of your lips at once. What's in here? It feels like it's gonna be a little crystal. Usually in the boxes, there's some sort of a crystal or stone, and I find them really helpful. I wear this a lot. I just got this in January or February, and this is rose quartz, which I find is very healing, powerful, and I love the size of it. I love the weight of this. This is not from Goddess Provisions. It's from a company called Beth Karina, and I'll link to them too because it's one of my favorite pieces of jewelry right now. Ooh, cool. This looks like some sort of a quartz with a little flower in it. That's really unique. At the bottom of this box, there'll be a card that shares about everything. Next is Simply Straw. And it's like it's a small straw. I actually use glass straws all the time to drink cold coffee. And I love that this came with a little pipe cleaner. But this is also gonna go in the care package because I have so many straws. Honestly, I could probably have like 50 straws because then I wouldn't have to wash them as often, but I wanna spread the love, so I'll send that to one of you. Next, we have some spray from a company I really like. Goddess Provisions has sent products from this company before. This is called Light Body Creations, and this is the Earth Goddess spray. Let's see what this smells like. It's nice. It's very, very subtle. It's not really exciting me in this moment, to be honest, but it is crystal infused with emerald, so I love that. It's also really cool because they use great alkaline water, And this is about connecting with the abundance of Mother Earth, invigorating your senses, smell the forest air, even while in the city. Okay, fair enough. It's not bringing me as much joy as the candle in this moment, but I'm grateful for this. And then we have a stone. I don't know what this is, so I'll look this up in the card. But it's got a really nice texture. And then there's this. This looks like maybe a scarf. All right, let me see what the card says. Ooh, this is actually different. Normally they have, it's like a little postcard, but this is actually like a little greeting card style. I like that. There's a monthly mantra that says, I tune into the frequency of Mama Gaia and accept the call to do more to show my love and respect for this beautiful and abundant planet. Now I get it. Because this box came in April, this is probably a Earth Day themed box. That's very sweet. Okay, so this is a floral resin crystal point. Discover which flower you received. Oh, you have to go onto their website to find that out. Okay, interesting. Then we've got the wildflower balm, which has wildflower oils. We have the wonderful candle. And then the mist spray, the Simply Straws, the sponge, and then this is the one that I haven't opened it yet. This is a fair trade shibori scarf. It's made from 100% cotton and handmade by fair trade Indian artisans. You know, I bet you this would look really pretty with this outfit. I'm not a big scarf wearer, but I like this color, and I feel like this is like a nice, what's the term? Is it statement piece or like kind of, wow. Yeah, see, like I wear a lot of black shirts, so I usually tend to wear my scarves like this. I want to actually get more into scarves and learn more. Like I think it would look kind of cute like that too, especially if like my hair is tied back. I don't know, I'm on the fence about this scarf. It could end up in a care package, I could end up using it, but great color, and I love that it's made by fair trade Indian artisans. Okay, and lastly, the stone here is serpentine, which can help you discover your true ideals and take responsibility for your life. Work with it to connect with elemental beings and as a steward of the land. The boxes usually come with a digital bonus too, and this month's digital bonus is 9 familiar herbs for beginners. Interesting. Well, I feel a bit better. I feel like that was a nice distraction. I think gifts are always a great way to feel better. And just kind of talking, I feel kind of less alone, even though this isn't a live video. Just knowing that I'm sending it to somebody who's gonna watch it makes me feel good. And I really can't wait to light this candle. I could just sit here and smell this. It's just so soothing. I grew up with a lot of forest around me, and so I spent a huge part of my childhood taking walks in the woods. And so I think there's something very soothing about this. Well, thank you for watching. Thanks for your support. You don't even have to say anything. Just knowing that you're watching this, it feels like support to me. And I think that's also a reminder. Sometimes just being there for someone, you know, you don't even have to be in person with somebody. If they just know that you're there and know that you care, it's huge. You can pray for people, you can write them nice letters, you can call them, you can text them, you can send them video messages, you can just tell someone that you're truly in my thoughts, and it's actually incredibly, incredibly powerful. There's also a really great meditation that I've been wanting to practice more called loving kindness. And actually, once I finish this video, I might actually do some loving kindness meditation. I'll link to it down below if you want to learn more about that. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Full disclosures, I always like to be transparent. Goddess Provision sends me the boxes for free, and I am part of their affiliate program. I will link to my affiliate link, meaning if you sign up for it, I may receive a small commission. Obviously, it's something I deeply love, and I only recommend things that I love, but I just want to be very clear with you and always remind you that I'm here to be as authentic as possible. that's it for today. I'll see you very soon, and thank you for receiving just a time when I'm feeling on the lower end of vibrations, I guess. It means a lot. See you soon.